Oxford University Press in the UK, Netflix in the US, Nintendo in Japan, and QQ Music in China. Do you think these four companies are competitors? One sells books, another sells TV series, one sells games, and another sells music. Among these, Oxford University Press is nearly 600 years old. Nintendo is over 100 years old, and both Netflix and Tencent are roughly the same age, not even started yet. On the surface, they operate in different fields, fulfilling different needs. However, fundamentally, they are all similar types of business engaged in the same kind of enterprise. They sell content to people, consuming people's time, allowing users to interact with the content through their senses, creating experience on a mental and intellectual level. Therefore, in my view, they are in competition with each other because they are all vying for the same resource from humans: time. In the past, the distinction between them was clear because the mediums carrying the content were different. The way in which the mediums interacted with users varied, and the effect and the meaning following their use were distinct. Playing games, watching series, and listening to music are for mental relaxation and passing time. Reading books is for learning and growth, making one more learned and rational. So even though they all produce content, it could be categorized into two different types: suppliers of learning content and suppliers of entertainment content. However, the current trend is that the boundaries between these content providers are becoming increasingly blurred. Everyone hopes to extend their content as far as possible into formats with higher profit margins, higher customer unit prices, and lower margin input costs. Here is an example. The price of a bilingual edition of Harry Potter is around 30 yuan, while a more intricately crafted pop-up book can cost 100 or even several hundred yuan. There are prices for books as content mediums. If you switch to video as the medium, the price of a movie ticket is around 100 yuan, and if it is course, the price could rise to several hundreds or even thousands, depending on whether the course is online or offline, whether it's a recorded broadcast told by a live instructor, and the size of the class, etc. Switching to video game format, the price is around 4 or 500. For a ticket to Universal Studio, the price is between 500 to 700. And switching to the Harry Potter themed Lego toys, the price can reach several thousands. And going even further, for a Harry Potter themed educational trip in the UK, the price can go up to tens of thousands. These products and services of varying prices and forms, if tracked back to their origins, are actually all content. And the more experience and sensory stimuli added to the numerous content mediums, the higher the end price. Correspondingly, the development input and operational costs also rise. In this content economy ecosystem, publishing houses often do the most core part with the content, creating high-quality text and images. Yet they engaged in almost the thinnest margin and lowest profit rate in the content economy, selling books. So publishing houses are naturally not satisfied with the status. Why don't you see content companies like Netflix and Blizzard publishing books? Because in terms of profit margin and dissemination rate, books as a content medium cannot keep up with their current main content mediums. Therefore, if publishing houses want to move up a level in the content ecosystem, they need to find ways to transform their content into forms other than books. This process is what the publishing industry is currently advocating as integrated publishing or digital publishing. Consider this small question. Is it harder to transfer content from a lower form of experiential value to a higher one, or from higher to lower? To be more specific, do you think it is harder to turn books into movies, games, or courses, or to turn movies, games, and courses into books? Obviously, it's the former, right? What exactly makes this process difficult? What additional steps must the publishing houses take to accomplish this transformation? Let's dive into an example of transforming books into exhibition to understand this better.